your sports network.
Good evening, high school basketball family and fans. Welcome to this Tuesday night edition of high school boys basketball here on your very own YSN. We are local, we are loyal, and tonight we are live from the Cafaro Gymnasium once again, day 2 at Ursuline High School, just off the campus of Youngstown State University in the city of grit, as I love to call it, as the Ursuline Irish boys basketball team looks to go on a 4-game winning streak as they take on the Warren Harding Raiders, who are looking for their first win this season. Good evening once again, everyone. I'm your play-by-play announcer, Ian O'Brien, just coming out of my online class in time to broadcast a big game here on YSN Live, and there's a lot to get to real quick. But let's start with the Ursuline Irish, who are coming trying to get their 4 games where they go win all 4 over here. They're trying to get this game going on, trying to win 4 straight. It's going to be real big for them if they do. Of course, they end up winning in the Salem tournament. 1 game against Columbiana. They end up winning then against South Range when they came back here. And then 2 away wins against Springfield and Howland. They beat Springfield, who's been a really, really solid team this year, by a point. And remember, early on in the season, before the season actually started, head coach Keith Gunther said that they needed to go back to playing an aggressive style of basketball, something that they did when you have players like Anthony Howell, Anise Algamy, so on and so forth, Dakota Hobbs, just to name a few. And it seems like that's what they're going back to, and it's been working. After 4 games with a win, they're 6-3 now, and you have starters such as, Terrance Pankey, you have guys like that, guys off the bench like Jaden Payne, Brady Shannon's another starter, DeMarcus McElroy, Tyler Beck, just to name a few, Jakylan Irving, who, remember, missed a little bit of the few halves of the game this year due to being quarantined after having coronavirus, but he's back and ready to go, or contact tracing should be another one too. He's ready to go here. A lot of these guys are ready to go, and it's definitely an exciting matchup that we're going to see here. You also have to watch out for guys like Zach Papala, or as we like to call him, CP Money, because we always called his brother LP Money, who is Luke Papala. Will Burney, who definitely reminds you of Anise Algamy or Dakota Hobbs, that small, he's kind of small, but tell you what, he could get around you quick, do some spin moves quick, and he's got the hops as well. So you guys see what happens here with Ursuline. They love to shoot behind the arc, and that's going to probably what we're going to be seeing here today. Shoot behind the arc, you're going to have Brady Shannon inside the paint getting some tip-ins, and he can even shoot some threes here. Brady Shannon, not only is he really good with the tip-ins, he's also, of course, their starting quarterback for the Ursuline Irish that you have to watch out for tonight. A 3-way athlete, too, just some big players on this team, a lot of football players on this team, and just a lot of talent, too, on the basketball end. And then for Warren Harding, right now they're under a little bit of trouble. You lose to Mooney 60-50. Then you also fall into a couple more losses to Cheney by 1 point, and then Menor by a decent amount right there. Nearly, I think it was about a 25-point game they lost. They lost actually 79-54. I'm not doing the math right now. And they were led by the Burgess brothers, who had 13.5 points per game in total. However, according to Coach Franklin now, there's some news going on here at Warren Harding where Davion Burgess, senior number 0, as I heard, is off the program right now, and that's all I'm saying. I do not have any more information on that. That's for the coach to discuss and for the news to come out there, but I'm giving a little tease of what I was told. And once again, I don't know the reason why. I'm not going to speculate what it was. If it was COVID, if it was something else, no. I'm not going to expect the give out a reason why. That is definitely their information to have right there. But I'm giving the tease of what he said. Another one is fact Tyreek Ivory, who's not on the team anymore. He's going to be replaced by Nye Coleman, who Nye Coleman, in fact, for them was a JV freshman, and he was wearing number 23 in the JV game. That's a player to look out for, as we discussed. Once again, that's the news coming out of Warren Harding here. And I don't have any other news on that. As we take a look at the Warren Harding basketball team, that's what they're going to have to pull through today. You lose a player like Burgess, Davion Burgess, your senior, and you have to go to a freshman right now. You're going younger and younger with this team that already has a 0-3 start in the year, and you're looking for your first win. Yes, you will make tournament, but you want to get some momentum going for the tournament right now, and they definitely do need it. They have a lot of tall athletes on this team. The height comes to their advantage. Duncan could come to their advantage for sure, but it's not what it used to be, and they have to get ready for that too. Now, if you look at Warren Harding with their averages on the year, they have 34.0 points per game. That's a big average right there. They've really done good there. For field goal attempts, they made 39 of them, and they missed 86. They have 45% chance when it comes to field goals. They have, however, had a problem this year when it comes to the fouls. They've had 37 fouls, and 58 turnovers, which has really killed them in these last few games. If they minimize the turnovers tonight, they should be in good play. They should be in good play, and they should compete with this Irish team. Another thing what they could do, too, is that they definitely love going inside the paint and shooting the ball, and that's what you have Burgess there for. You're going to have to rely on Amari Burgess to make that happen now. Who's also pretty good when it comes to perimeter, so you have to watch out for him if he's playing outside behind the arc or if he's going to be playing inside behind the arc, too, between, against Ursuline. And you're going to have to see what that Ursuline defense does here, too. So for Warren Harding, the goal is tonight, play basketball, eliminate the turnovers. Play more inside the paint, get some 2 jumpers going on. As you see, that's what they're trying to do over here. You can move up or you can shoot the 3. Some of these guys are, in fact, moving up. Some of these guys are deciding to go behind the arc, and that's what you have to look out for tonight. Which ones are the shooters and which ones are not? You're going to have to watch out for someone like Ty Pennington, of course. That's a senior, number 11. He likes to shoot behind the arc. He did a lot during the Mooney game, so that's one of your guys that you're going to have on the 3-point shot. So if you're Ursuline, you got to play some man-to-man against him. And then if you're for like all the other guys, that are on this team, like, Johnny Taylor, now Nye Coleman, of course, a big one, Patience Stevenson, guys like that, who comes off the bench too. You're going to have to play in the zone. So it's going to be a change-up of everything here tonight. So it's going to be a big game between these two teams, of course. It's going to be probably one of the biggest games of the night, Tuesday night basketball. And tomorrow I will, in fact, be doing Mooney girls as they will play Howland. That is going to be at Cardinal Mooney. And here's another news flash where you will also say at the end of the broadcast, but we're going to give it a little tease right now, is that Mooney basketball with some boys right now are maybe in a little bit of trouble, and we're going to get to that shortly. With Mooney basketball, we're going to get to that later on the broadcast, because the game that was supposed to be the Holy War, well, it might be the Holy No at this point. But we'll be back, however, for tip-off and the national anthem. But before we go to break, here are our sponsors that always give us the stuff that we need for YSN Live. Part of the reason why they're here, part of the reason why we have this business. DJ Oakley, Brian Scott, Steve Leslie, Anthony Harwick, Quinn Puskar, all shout out to them, who have been doing a really great job with the program, with building this thing up from scratch back in 2017, all the way to where it is at now, with a great football season, able to do some camera, TV, broadcast filming with it, and now, of course, able to do some more filming here with commercials on for basketball season on YSN Live. So here are your sponsors for YSN Basketball 2020-2021. You have Coco's Pizza, Baird Brothers Fine Hardwood, Joe Dickey Electric, Fellowship of Christian Athletes, and WRS Insurance Solutions. YSN Basketball is also sponsored by Ice Entry, Tri-State Ford, K-Squared Marketing, Myers Family Insurance, Greenwood Chevrolet Bostontown, MP Fivo, and G. Burbick Farms. And I had a voice crack right there, and all the voice cracks coming back. Let's see if you can still do a moo with the voice crack as the cow is coming back in here. Moo! That was a loud one, even with a near voice crack right there. So we'll be back for tip-off. It's Ursuline against Warren Harding here on YSN Live, the home of the Raiders and the home of your Ursuline Irish.
21 News.
Let's get right to our top story tonight.
More experienced reporters.
A new Wilmington restaurant.
GM Lordstown.
Telling more local stories.
We'll look at efforts
Boy
to
is
curb
recovering from a broken.
Around our
Good
valley.
afternoon.
in Niles.
We are here in Youngstown. Right up.
Because you expect
It's important for everyone.
No place like home.
more local news.
In Mercer County
Before
Court.
they become life-threatening.
21 News is our valley's #1 local news.
Welcome home to a home made homier with Baird Brothers Fine Hardwoods. Inspiration starts at BairdBrothers.com and is turned into reality when high-quality hardwoods are delivered right to your home. Baird Brothers has the latest design trends, shiplap and skinny lap interior siding, antique oak rustic flooring, and, well, you'll find them all at BairdBrothers.com. Ordered easily, delivered conveniently, enjoyed comfortably. BairdBrothers.com.
Hello, I'm Greg Burbick with G. Burbick Farms. For the last 100 years, my family has farmed in Columbiana and Mahoning counties. I began raising cattle in 1996 with the goal of providing a better product for you and your family on the dinner table. Our grass-fed and grain-supplemented Black Angus beef are raised with no hormones, steroids, or antibiotics. We're known for our hometown-friendly service and incredible tasting products. We're locally owned and have customers across the tri-state area. Our products go from our farm to your family. Stop by our farm on New Buffalo Road or visit us on the web at gburbickfarms.com. Don't forget to like us on Facebook. G. Burbick Farms, it just tastes better.
Hi everyone, this is DJ Yoakley with Your Sports Network. We appreciate your support of YSN and welcome you to the YSN family. Our broadcast streams are brought to you live at no cost to you by sponsors that are local to this community. Without the vision and generosity of our sponsors and partners, we would not be able to bring this game to you today. So please support the great businesses and leaders that are making this game possible. And if you're a business in need of great advertising and sponsorship opportunities, feel free to head over to our site for more information on the right fit for you. We are local, we are loyal, and we are live. We are YSN.
Welcome back here to the Cafaro Gymnasium. It's now time for the nice prayer that we always have here at Ursuline High School and the national anthem.
Gracious God, we ask your blessing on all participants in tonight's game. They offer their skills in playing and coaching directing the course of this friendly competition to you. They seek to represent their schools in such a way that honors our athletic traditions and gives good example to everyone in attendance. We ask your spirit of right judgment and all who are present to support their teams and schools. May our conduct be respectful and encouraging in every way toward every person. May we truly enjoy what we attempt to create here, an experience which inspires growth in your young people and good memories for a lifetime. We pray all this through St. Angela and Ursula for the glory of God alone. Amen. Now please remain standing for the playing of our national anthem.
As I always say, nothing better than the national anthem and the nice Ursuline prayer that we always have here right before tip-off. So we're going to start real quick over here now. So number one tonight's going to be Chris Profit. That's who's going to be number one tonight according to the coach. So that's who it's going to be right over here. A lot of changes, remember, on this team. Of course, you're going to start off Dom Foster, the junior right there, number 23. And you're going to have number 24, Aston Bates, of course, right there as well. And we'll get more starting lineups there right for you in a minute. You also have Amari Burgess. That's who's number 1, too. Another one you have to watch out here for. And for Ursuline, you're going to have Marcus McElroy, number 0. Tyler Beck, a senior right there, 6'2", guard forward. Jakylan Irving wearing number 10 tonight, of course, 6'1", guard, junior. Terrance Pankey, of course, number 32. Only a sophomore, and Brady Shannon, the starting quarterback. Those are your Ursuline and Warren Harding lineups over here. It's time for a big one tonight on YSN Live. You're just joining me. I'm your play-by-play announcer, Ian O'Brien, as I take a little breath over here now because we are all excited for this matchup. Warren Harding, as I said before, minus a couple key players on this team. They are without them tonight. And tell you what right now, you're going to have Ty Pennington there, too, in the lineup. That's going to be big for the Irish. That's going to be big for the Raiders over here against the Irish. And for the tip right now, you're going to have, that's going to be Aston Bates against Brady Shannon. Two tall guys, two star athletes for their own program. As here we go, tip-off begins here on YSN Live between Warren Harding, looking for their first win, and Ursuline trying to get 5 in a row. And Jakylan Irving's going to be the one winning the tip, along with Ursuline. Irving right there is going to be against number 22 right there. That's going to be, in fact, Donovan Herring. Terrance Pankey into the paint. Look to pass right there to Beck. That's going to be off. And there you go right now. Warren Harding with the ball. Bates with the ball. He's going to pass it right over. There's going to be a lot of passing, for Warren Harding. He's trying to play a little clean right now. Herring with the ball. He's going to pass it right there. And that's, in fact, going to be to Amari Burgess. Ty Pennington now with the ball. Looking to go inside, and Pennington trying to get the first layup. That's not going to go. And there's a big fight for the ball as Burgess recovers it. And now Pennington just trying to play it safe and clean. Because of the Burgess, who gets trapped by both Beck and Jakylan Irving. And that one's going to be lost on both Burgess and Herring. As McElroy gets the ball, pass it right there to Irving. Beck with the ball now. Pass it right there to McElroy. He's going to throw it up, and his shot's going to be no good, but he gets his own rebound. He's going to play it a bit slow. Brady Shannon's been really good on threes. He thought about shooting, but will not. Passes it right back to Jakylan Irving. Ursuline doing a lot. Pass. As right now you see Warren Harding going down low into the zone. Now they're trying to go a little more man-to-man. That's not going to work. Won't work, but a missed opportunity right there was by Irving. And once again, he got Warren Harding with the ball. As they nearly traveled, but did not. And Bates try and go, and they're going to say no basket, but it will, however, be a foul on the Irish, and that's going to be the first one tonight, and that's going to be right there on number 33, Brady Shannon. Shannon gets the first foul for the Irish, and Warren Harding in a little clean position right now. A lot of passing over here. Burgess with the ball going inside the paint. He was guarded right there by both Jakylan Irving and Brady Shannon, but he still makes it, however. 2-0 after that nice layup. Warren Harding, Brady Shannon right there for a 2-point jumper. That's going to be off, and it's going to be a jump ball, and it's going to go back to Warren Harding. So Warren Harding early on here with some momentum. The team that's looking for their first win, remember, they had a decent lead against Cheney. They lost by 1. Menor, just a lot of these games that they had, they've been right there. Mooney, their first game, they were right there against Mooney. Of course, I broadcasted that game too. That was a big one. And they've been right there is the thing, but they just haven't been able to finish. That's been like their biggest problems this year. If they just keep on finishing, this team could go really far into the postseason for sure. And that's going to be a foul. Looks to be on Pankey. And that was a shooting foul. Yes, it will be. Possibly no. It's going to be saying on the floor as fouled right there was fact. Pankey, he fouled Foster. Inbounding is Pennington. Ty Pennington looking to inbound. Gives it right to Dom Foster, who's just going to miss the shot. Brady Shannon with the rebound. Who gives it right there to Jakylan Irving. Going to pass it to DeMarcus McElroy in those bright yellow shoes that they have. Pankey with no yellow shoes tried to get the ball. It's going to be off the knee, however, of Terrance Pankey as he was trying to recoil the ball, I should say. And Dom Foster is going to be the one getting the ball back for Warren Harding. Recoil the ball. How about that? Maybe I should say row in the ball. Little fishing reference. Why not? That's going to hit the knee right there, and it's going to go back to Ursuline. Irving going to inbound. 2-0 right now. 5:35 left to go in the first quarter. Nearly did a screen, but did not, as they were just trying to drop a play with Irving, who, is a really good cornerback. He's a really good defensive player for Ursuline. He's also a pretty good wide receiver. Gets some few touches here and there. Someone that you have to watch out for, of course. We did the player profile on him. Really, really good athlete. And a good kid to that, as I nearly burped there, too. Brady Shannon, three-pointer. That one is off. Just a little bit off for Brady Shannon. Hit the left side, about the tip of the rim right there. Terrance Pankey gets it right back to Jakylan Irving, gives it right back right there to DeMarcus McElroy, and he's going to get the 3 in. So DeMarcus McElroy, not only is he a star running back for the Irish, also a star point guard for them, too. He's had a pretty solid season so far with Ursuline. Every time it seems like he's behind the arc, he's like, yeah, shooters shoot, am I right? So I'm going to make this one in, and it usually goes in half the time. Amari Burgess with the ball. A lot of passing going on here right now with Warren Harding. Nearly a stolen ball. Yes, it will be stolen right there. That looked to have been Herring who went on the floor. and lost the ball. Tyler Beck, three-pointer, wide open, but he's going to miss that one. Pankey missed that one, rebounded by Foster. Dom Foster go to the line. He's going to lose the ball off of the fast-paced break, and it's going to be Ursuline ball again as you're going to have a sub coming in now. That looks to be number 30, Johnny Graham, who's coming in for Warren Harding. And then let's see who you also have coming in. Will Burney's coming in there, and Finney Flauto is also coming in for the Irish. 3-2 right now with 4:15 to go in the first. A big defensive match here so far if you're just joining me. I'm your play-by-play announcer, Ian O'Brien. A lot of storylines going into this for Warren Harding last minute. Some players are not here tonight due to reason that, are quote-unquote, not available. You can find out later. And I don't think it's any coronavirus issue or anything like that, or any issue with what's been going on in 2020, 2021, as Beck got the rebound, hold on to it, and is still going to keep possession of the ball. Tyler Beck checks out. McElroy is in. Tyler Beck, of course, getting some hand sanitizer on the sidelines. The new rules, of course, every single time you exit the game, you have to sanitize your hands. Foster passes it right there to Amari Burgess, who's against DeMarcus McElroy. That's going to be a good matchup all night. 0 against 1. He could go to 0-100 real quick. And that time it will not go. As he says, DeMarcus McElroy says, you're not going to 0-100 real quick. Tip. Brady Shannon gets the ball back off of the tip. Trying to turn around, shoot, and yes, he will. Why not? Nice footwork right there by Brady Shannon. Stopped his feet, turned around. Just a nice little shot right there. Did not use that big arm strength that we've known for him for so long with throwing a football. Just a nice little touch right there. 5-2 Irish. Foster with the ball against Jakylan Irving. He's going to shoot the three right there. That one's off. Irving gets the rebound a little fast right there. If you're Foster, you could have just set a bit. Finney Flauto, a long three-pointer off the mark and going to the ground. There's going to be no foul, and it's going to remain Irish ball, however, as going to the ground right there looked to have been Johnny Graham, and he's a little slow to get up as some more subs come in. Pankey comes in, and then you also have Jaden Payne coming in for the Irish, and then here for Warren Harding, you have number 32, Jabari Felton, the senior, coming. And now you're also going to have another one coming in, too. That's going to be number 33 right there, Khalil Williams. He is, in fact, a sophomore. Terrance Pankey over here. Against Will Burney. Pankey right there for three, off of the pass from Burney, and now it's 8-2. What about that start right there? And we're going to have a timeout over here right now, 8-3. And we're going to take a timeout with them here early on. Why not? Or 8-2, I should say. Ursuline leads Warren Harding here on YSN.
WRS Wealth Advisors, the area's premier wealth and retirement specialists. Located on South Avenue in Boardman.
I went to Greenwood Chevrolet because I was really interested in looking at the tracks.
Because I wanted my dream truck.
Because I've been going there for 20 years.
I'm really happy that I went
to Greenwood Chevrolet.
Because they really went
the extra mile for me.
Now we're going the extra mile for you, only at Greenwood Chevrolet.
Local teams are heating up the hardwoods, and you can keep up with all the action on and off the court with Five Guys Hoop News all season long on 21 Sports.
Welcome back here to the Cafaro Gymnasium. 8-2 right now, the Irish lead. I'm your play-by-play announcer, Ian O'Brien. If you're just joining me, a lot of storylines coming into this game right now. Ursuline trying to get a 4-game winning streak. Warren Harding looking for their first win. Warren Harding with two key players that are not here or with the program right now. That looked to have been Williams right there, as that's going to be no good off the layup. Trying to get his own rebound. Yes, he will. And that's going to be Ursuline ball. Yes, it will be. Off of Williams. And he's saying, that was off of me. I didn't see it off of me right there. But it was. Of course, you have Johnny Graham coming back in now, who the junior going in for Pennington. Graham fell to the floor hard and was slow to get up, but now he is, in fact, back in there. Good to see him back in. Terrance Pankey going to the line. Gives up to Flauto. Finney Flauto trying to get in there, will not. DeMarcus McElroy against Amari Burgess going there, and then that clean play, they're going to say no foul as he tried to draw one. Graham with the ball, fast break for him. He's going to lose it. They're going to call a reach. By looks of it, it might be. Yep, it's going to be a hold right there on DeMarcus McElroy, a reach/hold if you want to call it that. And you're going to have Jakylan Irving coming in, along with Brady Shannon once again. He's going to be coming in for Finney Flauto, and by looks of it, also for Jaden Payne. Those two check out. They get a little breather. Of course, they have to go sanitize their hands. I guess they are not, though, right now. Stuff going on here right now. And that's going to be, back to Ursuline after another miscommunication. The turnovers, once again, something that Warren Harding has struggled on this year, as I said just during the pregame. 58 turnovers, make that 60 turnovers now on the season. Minute 37 left to go here in the first. Bernie with the ball, passes it right there to Pankey. That one was blocked, and try and get a nice hustle right there by Brady Shannon. As he said, Johnny Graham, you're not getting this ball. Pankey once again passes it right there to Jakylan Irving. That's a three-pointer. That one is up and good. Nothing but net for Jakylan Irving. (11-2). Fast break. Oh, nearly an up and down. They did not call that. Foster going to the line. They're going to say no basket right there. It was, however, in fact, a block. They're going to say it was on the floor. And they're going to call that block right there, possibly on maybe Brady Shannon, number 33. Or technically, no, not Brady Shannon. They might call that right there on Irving by looks of it. Coming into the game back is number 24, Aston Bates. Just under a minute to go in the first quarter. Triple team nearly right there. Trying to get it in, the shot is blocked, but it's going to be a putback right there. Give it to number 24, Bates. Bates right there with a nice putback after the shot was blocked. Irving looking to get something going here. 36 seconds left. Ursuline trying to get one more bucket before the end of the first quarter, and they'll go on right there. Once again, Jakylan Irving so good when it comes to that 2-foot jumper or even that 3-foot jumper. Just great feet right there, great form. Nothing you could do with that. Three-pointer right there, that one's off the mark. That one was a very distance three as it just hit the back of the rim. Pankey right there doing an NBA-style move, why not? Doing a little LeBron shimmy-diggy right there. 15-4. Trying to get one more play in. Brady Shannon trying to get the steal. Yes, he will. No, he'll just lose it. Ty Pennington got it, but that's going to be the end of the first quarter with the score. The Ursuline Irish 15 and the Warren Harding Raiders 4. And we'll be back for the second quarter here on YSN Live, the home of the Harding Raiders and the home of your Ursuline Fighting Irish.
Hi, this is Jim Myers with Myers Family Insurance, your local Medicare and retirement resource. We're excited to have sports back. Whether you're on the field or cheering from the stands, sports unifies communities and brings hope for the future. We're all one team working together. At Myers Family Insurance, we know the importance of a great team.
Our team continues to grow to help you with your Medicare and retirement needs.
The annual election period is October 15th through December 7th. Now's the time to make sure your plan continues to meet your needs for the upcoming year.
Call today.
Welcome back here to the Cafaro Gymnasium. Start the second quarter now, 15-4. And Ursuline, if you're just joining me, they had a fast start. That's all I can really say right there. A super fast start for this Irish team. 3 points by Jakylan Irving. Some nice points here by Brady Shannon. A nice turnaround. Tyler Beck. Terrance Pankey with a nice layup there to end the first quarter. Just a great first quarter all along for this Irish team. That looked to have been Gino Luceni who lost the ball. Gives it right off there, and that was Foster, but a nice tip back right there. Once again, that's going to be Bates, number 24. Irving to Brady Shannon. Sometimes he can shoot those threes, but nicely guarded right there by Williams, or by Felton. Three-pointer right there, give it to Gino Luceni. Or give it actually right there, might have been to Jakylan Irving. 18-4 now. Actually, was to Jakylan Irving right there. I was trying to get the scoreboard going on. Kind of need a scoreboard person over here to do my stuff. Why not? You know, it's like I'm Dr. Octopus over here. I have 8 legs. Or 8 arms, I should say. Speaking of Dr. Octopus, of course, Spider-Man's going to be a good movie when it comes out. Right there, stolen ball. And it's Terrance Pankey once again. How about that? Read that perfectly, stole the ball, and now, how about this? 20-4. Mari Burgess going there, and he's going to be blocked as off the fast pace. Will not go well. Williams, and he's going to get the and one right there as the roster falls on my end. I mean, Felton, my bad. Felton's going to get the and one as the roster did, in fact, fall. Good job by Felton right there with just a nice move, just drawing the foul, too, as Zach Papal is now going to come in here for the Ursuline Irish. He's going to be coming in for Pankey, who has had a great first quarter and a great start to the second with just under 7 minutes to go. That one is, going to be kind of an air ball right there. 20-8 right now, and it's going to be back to Ursuline ball after that. I know Jabari Felton saying, my bad right there, guys. You know, I don't know what came of me. You know, rare to see a free throw air ball. We saw that from LeBron, you know, a few nights ago in the NBA. That one's up and no good by Papala, by CP Money. Ty Pennington is going to be the one getting the rebound. Pass it right there to Burgess. He's got off the knee of Irving. And they might say it was a kick ball right there, possibly. Or it might have been off of, looks to have been Irving. Yeah, you might say a kick ball, and you're going to have Pennington coming in. 5 fouls for Ursuline, though, and 0. How about that? 0 fouls right now for Warren Harding. Ursuline in a little bit of foul trouble here. With the ball right there is Heron. Looking to pass. Yes, he will pass it. Another pass right there. Going, and that's Jabari Felton. He's going to miss the shot. And it's going to be rebounded by Papala, who gives it right there to Irving. And it's going to pass it right there to DeMarcus McElroy. Bounce past Brady Shannon. How about that fast movement? And it's going to be off, though. Tried the fast movement. Did not go well. And now you're going to have Bates getting the ball. The nice trap right there by both McElroy and Lucene. And it's going to be a block on McElroy. And he's saying a block? Come on now. And it looks to be Tyler Beck coming in, and you're also going to have Finney Flauto coming in. And DeMarcus McElroy, that was, in fact, his third. Going to look at it. Might have been his second foul, first. The scoreboard changed just when I was trying to get off the foul. Try and give the foul right there, and that's always kind of fun. That's always fun right there. Will Burney does check it. Terrance Pankey's in. He has 7 points so far. And it's going to be a hold right there, and that's going to be the 7th foul on Ursuline, which means we get to say tonight, Warren Harding's going to go into the money zone. Of course, I always love to say the money zone. We always called it there. We always called it that on the audible call with our YSN football this season, which was a great show that we made. Shout out to DJ Oakley, Mike Ackelson, Nick, of course, there too, Anthony Harwick, all of us that joined in for that. Jabari Felton going to the line, shooting 1-and-1s. And he's going to be off right there. And a nice tip right there. How about that? A nice putback by Aston Bates, who's really one of their leaders now on this team. When you're losing one of Davion Burgess, you're losing him. You're also losing a few other players. That's just a nice leadership that he won right there. Really good when it comes inside the paint. And that's going to be a first foul right there on Warren Harding. We're going to see who that foul was on. And it looks to be on number 1, Amari Burgess, his first. And the team's first. Dom Foster looks to be checking back in here soon. We'll see who he checks back in for, as Terrance Pankey is going to make his first free throw of the night, or first free throw right there, I should say, of the night, actually. Yeah, up and good. And coming in right now, you're going to have number 22. Oh, my bad. Foster comes in. It looks like he's coming in for, it looks to be Pennington, possibly. That one's up and good. 22-10. 5:47 remaining. Full court pressure here for the Irish. Now they're going to back off. Fast action going all around for these two teams. Going right there, and are they going to call? Yep, it's going to be a charge right there, and that's going to be a second foul. That charge looks to be on Dom Foster by the looks of it. And yes, it's going to be on Foster. Jakylan Irving's going to check back in. Nice job. Nice job with the Irish all around on defense right there. Not moving your body or your legs. Letting the foul come to you. Pressure came right there. Now that looks like it's going to back off a bit. 22-10, 5:30 remaining. Burgess nearly stole that. They're going to let it play. That's going to be off, and it's going to be rebounded by Warren Harding. Looked to have been Bates with the rebound, and just a nice pass right there. Burgess with a nice pass. Little delay, but he's going to get off to his big man, Jabari Fallon, right there, who's been having a pretty solid night when he's been playing. Brady Shannon, no-look pass as he's trying to save it, as we got the ball coming near us. Let me get the ball here real quick for the ref. Says a nice thank you to me, of course. So we've got a free souvenir tonight on YSN. We're just lucky that it didn't hit the camera or anything like that. If we did, we'd have to be getting the big bucks going on. And we know we don't want that. We already had that problem a little early on over here. Got to give a shout out to everyone for listening, since I did, in fact, put this on my story with Snapchat. Parents I know are listening. Maybe the boys are listening too. We have Brian Ladner doing the officiating for the JV game. We know he's listening in that league group franchise. That's Terrance Pankey right there. He's going to smack it out of here with a nice block by him, and Will Burney's going to be coming in. Terrance Pankey said, get that out of my house. But tell you what right now, Warren Harding's putting up a really good fight here for a team right now, that's been so close to their first win and are really trying to get it and can really get it tonight. Burgess with the ball, and that's going to be a 3 off the mark. Rebounded, however, and once again, give it to the big man, Jabari Felton. Another layup tonight, but that's going to be a travel too. That's going to be a travel as well here on the Irish. And right now, a lot of momentum in the Raiders' way coming in. They have a lot of momentum on their side right now, and they are looking to even close the lead. They're looking to close this lead out to 6. Jane Payne's back in the game. Burgess trying to go inside, and that's a nice play by him right there. He let Finney Flauto jump right there, and then he stopped and got the bucket. A nice play by him. That's what you got to learn really as a basketball player. Make sure you stay, let the man jump, get him, some happy feet as we like to call it, and because of that, then you can in fact get your point, as we also have a timeout right here. And we're going to see maybe a 30-second timeout, full timeout. We didn't know with them, but how about with this? We're going to keep it here for a second and just talk about this game so far. If you're just joining me, I'm your play-by-play announcer, Ian O'Brien. We got 4:05 left here in the second quarter, or the second period, and it's been a dogfight right now. Ursuline got up to I think it was like a 15-4 lead at the end of the first quarter, and all of a sudden you see Warren Harding just climbing back into this one. They've been climbing back in here, and they've been really, really solid so far. Jabari Felton inside the paint's been really good. Amari Burgess been really good. Ty Pennington's been really good. A lot of these players have been really, really good so far for both of these teams. Warren Harding especially coming back into this. Ursuline had a fast start, but now they even need a quicker start for that. They need to go to turbo speed like they're Sonic the Hedgehog out here or something. A lot of passing going right there. And losing the ball's McElroy. Stolen, Amari Burgess trying to go, and they're going to call it a block, right? Did they call it a block? Yes, it will be. That's going to be the and 1-2. Will it be and 1? Looks to be on Will Burney. Or possibly on McElroy, 1-2. Coming into the game now is, in fact, going to be number 24, Aston Bates once again. Checking out, it's in fact going to be number 11, Pennington. And looks like it's going to be on the floor, so 2 free throws here. Warren Harding with 8. Ursuline with 8, Warren Harding with only 2. And that was, of course, the and 1 right there. So 22-19. Burney, bounce pass to McElroy. McElroy going full speed ahead. Getting the layup, yes he will. Extending the lead to 5. Just trying to find some momentum on their side right now. After a slow start so far to the second second half of the second quarter, I should say. The next half of the second quarter. How about that one? McElroy, three-pointer off the pass from Terrance Pankey. No good. It's going to fall behind the back of the backboard, and it's going to be, once again, Raiders ball. 24-19 right now. Remember, you have 3:15 to go. If you're Warren Harding right now, I say you play it a little safe, go for some twos inside the paint over here, but you do have some shooters. If you want to play it safe, play it a little conservative over here. You're doing a great job right now with time management. Get some points here in the last few minutes and go into this half possibly with the lead. You know, you've been playing some really good defense too. Ursuline's been turning the ball over a bit. Heron with the ball. Pass right there to Bates. Pass it right back to Heron. Donovan Heron, of course, that is number 22. He's a sophomore. Just a lot of time management going on here. Amari Burgess with the ball. Another pass. They're going to keep on passing. That's Pennington right there. Three-pointer, give it to him, the bottom. That's what it is. You pass, waste some time, and let them come to you. Then you find that open man where no one's at. 2-point game here. And that's going to be another steal right there by Warren Harding. And another turnover by Pankey and the Irish. Burgess. Fast start. Thought about shooting. Was pending. Yes, he's going to shoot instead. And hits off the front of the rim. No good. And it's going to be over the back right there, too. That's going to be on Felton. And it's going to be Irish ball. As Brady Shannon's going to be coming in by the looks of it for... See who he comes in for. He's going to come in for Vince Flauto. So, Finney Flauto right there. As I like to call him. I know it's Vince, but hey, Finney's still a nice name. Why not? To Finney Vince Flauto, who's coming out right now, taking a breather. Pankey, spin around 360, and usually he's good at that, but off the mark there. Fight for the ball, jump ball between Bernie and Pennington, size difference. It's going to be Harding ball once again, but how about that right there? Good job by Will Bernie on the hustle. You know, Ty Pennington's not an easy guy to try and get around. You know, he's a really, really tall guy. Will Bernie's definitely, you know, not the tallest right there, but he has a lot of fight in him. So great job right there by Bernie against Pennington. Just fighting in the end. Dom Foster. Oh, a little cross of the leg right there. Tried to go, and it's not going to go. Just forced the shot up a tiny bit. Pankey to Brady Shannon. Pankey, three-pointer. That one's going to hit the side of the rim, and it's going to be no good. Bates gets a rebound. To Ty Pennington. Ty Pennington right there. That's going to rim right out, and it's going to be another over the back right there. Call a push. Subs are coming in once again. Jakylan Irving and Tyler Beck are going to be coming in for McElroy by the looks of it. And it's also going to be coming in for Jaden Payne. Jaden Payne's coming out too. Zach Papala giving his boys a high five over there for their great performance here in this half. 1:23 remaining. Wow, it's been a fast game, hasn't it? Jakylan Irving against Foster. Trying to play a little bit of clock management here, just trying to waste some time off that clock. Up by 2. Shannon thought about shooting, but will not. Against Bates. Miscommunication pass by him as Pankey was being heavily guarded by Burgess. It's going to go back to being Warren Harding ball. Harding has a minute 4 to either try and get the lead here. And there's in fact going to be a timeout right here. We'll take a timeout with them as it was a timeout on Ursuline. 24-22. The Ursuline Irish lead the Warren Harding Raiders here on YSN Live. We'll be back in a moment.
2020 will be a season like we've never seen before, but 21 Sports and YSN will be there for every key moment. The plays, the players, and the stories that will headline this season. Delivered by 21 Sports and YSN.
Planning a project around your home or rental property? Trust the electrical service to the local experts with 62 years of serving the Mahoning Valley. Joe Dickey Electric is your local go-to source for responsive, reliable residential electrical work. From everyday maintenance and repairs to new installations, electrical upgrades, and safety inspections, no job is too big or too small. Call Joe Dickey Electric today, 800-549-3976, or visit DickeyElectric.com. That's DickeyElectric.com.
Welcome back here to the Cafaro Gymnasium, 24-22. Warren Harding with the ball right now. If you're just joining me, I'm your play-by-play announcer, Ian O'Brien. Now it's a turnover right there. Helter-skelter ball going on, as Jason Ray likes to call it. But Ursuline had a 15-4 lead at one point. And then all of a sudden, Warren Harding has just closed it now into 2 here in the second. Warren Harding trying to get their first one of the season. Ursuline trying to go for 4 in a row. Or for 5 in a row, I should say. Ursuline's with the record of 6-3 right now. Last few ones against Columbiana, South Range, Springfield, and Howland, just to name a few. Warren Harding's games so far have been losses to Cardinal Mooney, to Cheney by 1, and to Menor. Brady Shannon falls, gets back up as Will Burney has the ball. Pass it right there, Tyler Beck. That one's up and just off again. And, yep, it's going to go right back here as that ball went out of bounds. Or actually, it might be a push right there. And that's going to be Brady Shannon. Yep. A little over the back once again. And now you're going to have more free throws in the bonus, a.k.a. the money zone, coming here for Warren Harding, who's trying to tie the game here just before halftime. Donovan Heron's coming back in, the sophomore number 22. And then you're also going to have the big guy coming in, Jabari Felton. Jabari Felton, of course, has had a really, really good game coming off the bench here for the Warren Harding Raiders. Dom Foster takes a little breather after a pretty good performance. Johnny Graham's also in. He's going to be shooting these 1-and-1s. And that's going to be no good right there. Just a little too much power, but they're both trying to get it. Yes, they will get the rebound. Heron. And, yep, he traveled right there. A walk by Heron. Just took that misstep, and it'll go back to being Ursuline ball with 9.7 seconds remaining. Burney. 4 seconds. Flauto just trying to get it up. And throwing it all across the room right there was Ty Pennington, but nothing will go up that. 24-22. We'll go to the halftime. What an exciting half we've had so far. Exciting first half, I should say. Ursuline went up to 15-8, and then all of a sudden Warren Harding comes back. So what's going to happen in the second half? Will Ursuline pull away finally, or will the Warren Harding Raiders get their first win of the season? Stick around for the second half to find out here on YSN Live, 24-22. The Irish lead the Harding Raiders.
21 News.
Let's get right to our top story tonight.
More experienced reporters.
A new Wilmington restaurant.
Lordstown.
Telling more local stories.
We'll look at
Baby
efforts
boy
to
is
curb
recovering from a broken.
Around our
Good
valley.
afternoon. We are here in Youngstown, right up.
Because you expect
It's important for everyone. No place like home.
more local news.
In Mercer County
Before
Court.
they become life-threatening.
21 News is our valley's #1 local news.
Welcome home to a home made homier with Baird Brothers Fine Hardwoods. Inspiration starts at BairdBrothers.com and is turned into reality when high-quality hardwoods are delivered right to your home. Baird Brothers has the latest design trends, shiplap and skinny lap interior siding, antique oak rustic flooring, and, well, you'll find them all at BairdBrothers.com. Ordered easily, delivered conveniently, enjoyed comfortably. BairdBrothers.com.
Hello, I'm Greg Burbick with G. Burbick Farms. For the last 100 years, my family has farmed in the Columbiana and Mahoning counties. I began raising cattle in 1996 with the goal of providing a better product for you and your family on the dinner table. Our grass-fed and grain-supplemented Black Angus beef are raised with no hormones, steroids, or antibiotics. We're known for our hometown-friendly service and incredible tasting products. We're locally owned and have customers across the tri-state area. Our products go from our farm to your family. Stop by our farm on New Buffalo Road or visit us on the web at gburbickfarms.com. Don't forget to like us on Facebook. G. Burbick Farms, it just tastes better.
Hi everyone, this is DJ Yokley with Your Sports Network. We appreciate your support of YSN and welcome you to the YSN family. Our broadcast streams are brought to you live at no cost to you by sponsors that are local to this community. Without the vision and generosity of our sponsors and partners, we would not be able to bring this game to you today. So please support the great businesses and leaders that are making this game possible. And if you're a business in need of great advertising and sponsorship opportunities, feel free to head over to our site for more information on the right fit for you. We are local, we are loyal, and we are live. We are YSN.
Ah, the details. Baird Brothers Fine Hardwoods is one fine ride. Perfect cornering, superb handling, sporty and stylish, power to spare, plus awesome mileage. Yeah, jaw-droppingly beautiful lines and well appointed with luxurious trim. Put more oomph in your life and start beholding the molding. Find your home's fine hardwood at BairdBrothers.com.
I went to Greenwood Chevrolet because I was really interested in looking at the tracks.
Because I wanted my dream truck.
Because I've been going there for 20 years. I think whenever we go there, whatever car we're looking for, they have tremendous inventory.
If you're looking for people who care about you, Greenwood is a place to go.
You know, it's like family there. The girls know me in service. It's Miss Kim in the Tahoe.
I'm really happy that I went to
Greenwood Chevrolet.
Because they really went
the extra mile for me.
Now we're going the extra mile for you, only at Greenwood Chevrolet.
Quality, customer service, and integrity. Those are the 4 words that have driven our success since 1957 at Joe Dickey Electric.
Joe Dickey Electric is one Mahoning Valley landmark business that stays current with the requirements of our customers. Family owned and managed, we are an electrical contractor and energy solutions provider. Every member of our team adds to his or her skill set through ongoing training. Residential, commercial, industrial, automotive, and more. We keep ahead of the needs of our customers with a fleet of more than 50 vehicles and 24/7 emergency service, so you're never left in the dark.
WRS Wealth Advisors, the area's premier wealth and retirement specialists. Located on South Avenue in Boardman.
Hi, this is Jim Myers with Myers Family Insurance, your local Medicare and retirement resource. We're excited to have sports back. Whether you're on the field or cheering from the stands, sports unifies communities and brings hope for the future. We're all one team working together. At Myers Family Insurance, we know the importance of a great team.
Our team continues to grow to help you with your Medicare and retirement needs.
The annual election period is October 15th through December 7th. Now's the time to make sure your plan continues to meet your needs for the upcoming year.
Call today.
Hi, I'm Colin Chupa. And I'm Kelsey Clem from K-Squared Marketing. Our boutique marketing firm specializes in media planning and buying, public relations, event marketing strategies, and strategic sponsorships. We can integrate our services with your existing game plan, or we can be your entire marketing team. Your goals, our game plan. Let's win together. Call K-Squared Marketing at 330-623-2730 or visit ksquared.marketing to learn more.
High-res Futurecast shows steady snow for the next few hours.
Still just downright cold.
It is bitter out there.
Strong bands of lake effect snow.
Wind is kind of the big story today as well.
So if you need a more detailed winter forecast on WFMJ.com and the Storm Tracker 21 app.
Hi, this is Tommy Clem, owner of WRS Insurance Solutions.
WRS Insurance Solutions is a local, independent agency that specializes in life, Medicare, long-term care, and disability products. Call us at 330-953-3722 or visit us at wrsinsuranceSolutions.com to learn more.
Good luck to all the student athletes in
When looking for home design inspiration, don't just be inspired, be Baird inspired. Whether new or remodeling, Baird Brothers has the latest trends like shiplap to refresh your home. Go from inspiration to installation with our wide selection of in-stock American hardwoods. From the rustic charm of antique oak to the warmth of traditional cherry, Baird Brothers has what you need to make your home inspiring. Baird Brothers, our family's heritage, your family's home.
Right now is a great time to get more for your trade-in at Tri-State Ford and drive home in a new or pre-owned vehicle. Choose from our great selection of new Ford models or pre-owned vehicles. Plus, get the Tri-State Ford Advantage, including a 10-year, 200,000-mile warranty and more. At Tri-State Ford, we'll pay you top dollar for your trade, but you don't have to purchase one of ours to sell us yours.
Customer focus, community driven. Tri-State Ford East Liverpool or visit tristateford.net.
Hi everyone, this is DJ Yokley with Your Sports Network. We appreciate your support of YSN and welcome you to the YSN family. Our broadcast streams are brought to you live at no cost to you by sponsors that are local to this community. Without the vision and generosity of our sponsors and partners, we would not be able to bring this game to you today. So please support the great businesses and leaders that are making this game possible. And if you're a business in need of great advertising and sponsorship opportunities, feel free to head over to our site for more information on the right fit for you. We are local, we are loyal, and we are live. We are YSN.
Ah, the details.
Welcome back to the Cafaro Gymnasium. Starting the third quarter here, it's Ursuline 24, Warren Harding 22. As we look at the first half stats over here, let's start with Warren Harding. You have Amari Burgess with 7 points, Ty Pennington with a 3-pointer, Ashton Bates 6 points, and Jabari Felton with 6 points as well. And now for your Ursuline Irish, DeMarcus McElroy 5 points. You have Jakylan Irving with 5 points. Gino Lucini had a 3-pointer right there, and Terrance Pankey with 11 points. And those are your stats right now to start the second half. If you're just joining me, I'm your play-by-play announcer, Ian O'Brien. We had a pretty good first half over here, ladies and gentlemen, if you cannot tell by the score. And at first, it was really going to seem like it was all Ursuline. Then all of a sudden, Warren Harding comes back out of nowhere with some layups and some 3-pointers. And it's really been helping them the whole way through as playing some pressure defense. DeMarcus McElroy just got it off, actually. Irving with the ball against Heron. Now you got Brady Shannon here with the ball. Pass right there to Terrance Pankey. He's going to go inside, and once again, he changed his arm right there by the looks of it. He changed his arm, and he made the layup. What a athletic play by this guy, and he's, remember, only a sophomore. And you guarantee some D1 offers like, possibly from anywhere could be looking at him right now. You got the MAC. I mean, you got possibly Big Ten schools going to be looking at him. Brady Shannon with a blocked shot. Pankey once again. And once again, Euro stepping in. He's just, that one's off, but had a nice shot attempt right there. Nice shot attempt, but hey, they don't go in all the time. Foster, the pass right there, and a nice little layup right there by Bates. Making it a 2-point game once again, 26-24. Just under 7 minutes to go here in the third. Pankey, as I was saying before, he's definitely have some offers that you got to watch out for. A lot of these schools too. It could be possibly some Big Ten ones, could be some Horizon League. It could go anywhere from there. Ty Pennington with the steal, and he's going to get the nice easy layup off of the stolen ball from Tyler Beck to tie this thing up all at 26 now. And oh my, if you're Ursuline, if you're Keith Gunther right now, your first thing is, why? That's the first thing. You're looking at it right now, you're like, why? Just why? Especially with the way that he's standing. We're going to see that from his, whenever Mooney basketball comes back too, we're going to be seeing that from Kerry Palermo possibly, because those two are kind of, been with each other for years. Those two have the same, they basically have the same plays and the same attitude when it comes to basketball. Gunther yelling, telling him, hey, go right here, man. That's all I can really say. I can't say anything else he's saying over here because then we'd have issues. Burgess with the ball. Pass right there to Foster as he was nearly trapped but got out of it. And just nice defense on the Ursuline side right there. A miscommunication and another turnover by Warren Harding. 28-26. Pankey with the ball. Gets it right there to Jakylan Irving. Irving now is looking for his man. See what can happen over here. Irving, remember, is in fact a 6'1" guard. Pankey with the ball. And that's going to be stolen, and he's going to get it back, actually. We're going to have a jump ball here. And it looks like Ursuline retained. No, they're going to say Warren Harding. Guess they're going to say Warren Harding right there. And head coach Gunther telling Pankey that, you can't do that right there, man. I think he was kind of maybe upset with the call a bit right there, too, because usually he saw Pankey with the ball holding it, but I guess he did lose possession of the time, but there they gave it to Warren Harding. Dom Foster, and he hits Brady Shannon right in the face, but Shannon says, you know what, he hit me right in the face and just fall on my lap. I don't mind that right there. Why not? Look to have been full court pressure. Now they're all going to back off as Tyler Beck has the ball. 5 minutes left to go in the third. Irving has the ball right now against Foster. Dom Foster playing some good defense here in the second half for Warren Harding. Nearly stolen by Burgess, but DeMarcus McElroy gets out last second. That one, however, is going to be thrown right to Burgess for a turnover. Burgess to the line, and he's going to draw the and one. Yes, he will. With some players out, including his brother, Amari Burgess over here is going to say, you know what? I could just take some of my brother's points over here. Why not? It's going to be 28-28 now. Johnny Graham's going to be coming back in. He's going to come in for Dom Foster. Amari Burgess, of course, this year has been having a really, really good year so far with Warren Harding Raiders. Around 6 to 8 points per game, he's averaging around that. As now coming into is going to be, as we get a number here, number 33, that's going to be Khalil Williams back in. Jakylan Irving with the ball. Needs to get it out in time, and he just does get it out in time. That was a close one. Terrance Pankey now with the ball. Oh, and across the leg right there on Burgess. How about that? Trying goes inside the bounce right there, nearly stolen, but Tyler Beck's going to say, you know what? Bounce to me, why not? Now Warren Harding gets the ball right back, however, after the missed shot. Oh, nearly reached, got to watch out for that. A lot of pressure being here right now by the Ursuline defense. Some half-court pressure right there. Well, they're just passing it around right now. Warren Harding's just going to waste some time a little bit. Pass it around, 29-28. That one's up and no good. But Foster right there is going to get the nice little putback. Why not? The nice little 2-foot floater, or two-point floater, I should say. Might have been around 2 feet too. Why not? After all, 3 inches is 2 feet right there. And that's going to be a bank in shot right there. The bank is open late at night for Jakylan Irving. Jakylan, I hope you get to the bank soon, because if you don't, then you're not going to be getting anything good tonight. McElroy is going to be fouled right there. And are they going to say that was on the floor, or will he be going to the line? Looks like McElroy is going to be going to the line. After that, yes, in fact, he was hit. That's going to be a foul the first half right there. The first on Warren Harding. As felt like the echo came back for a second, but it did not. And that shot right there is no good. That's McElroy. Coming in now is Ty Pennington and Will Burney. Burney coming in for Tyler Beck, and Pennington's going to be coming in for both Foster, and then you also have Jabari Felton coming in right there for number 33, Khalil Williams. DeMarcus McElroy, once again, we talked about, of course, him being a star athlete on the football field this season. Definitely is a really good basketball player, too. Had a bunch of touchdowns this year. One of his biggest games was a 4-touchdown game against Cardinal Mooney in the Holy War. That was really one that you have to remember, even after this year where it's been really crazy. Stolen ball right there. Irving with the ball. Little cross to Pankey. Pankey going to go inside of it. He's going to be deflected right there, blocked. Great block right there by the height advantage for Warren Harding. Amari Burgess gets out of it. Gets out, and that's going to be a reach. Yes, it will be. A hold. Second foul on Ursuline. Vince Fluto comes in. He's going to be coming in for DeMarcus McElroy. Burgess with the pass right there to Pennington. A lot of passing going on here right back. And yep, you can't play behind him, as Keith Gunther's saying. It's going to be another foul right there. 31-30 right now. Warren Harding takes the lead, looking for their first win of the season. And next week, of course, they will, in fact, play Howland. Or their next game, I should say, Friday. Unless there is, in fact, a cancellation, they will, in fact, play Howland. Amari Burgess going inside, and he's deflected right there. Jakylan Irving says, not this time, my friend. Do a little Lee Corso reference. Not so fast, my friend. Why not? They both fell on it. Shannon got it. Now goes to Bernie. Bernie, fast break right there. He's going to try and lay it in. That's off. And Terrance Pankey gave him with a nice putback right there to put the Irish back up by 1. With 2:37 left to go. 2:37 to go. That's a three-pointer right there. That one's up and no good. That was Duncan Moy who's in. Duncan Moy now into the game, the freshman. Vince Flauto's shot is up and no good as well. Moy back with the ball. Passes it right there to Bates, who passed it right there to Pennington. He had a three earlier, and that one was nearly good, but the last second just rimmed off. Bernie with the pass to Jakylan Irving. Goes right inside. It's going to be hit. Try the foul. And yeah, how about that? Nice steal right there. Jakylan Irving's going to get the bucket right there. And we're going to take a timeout. Why not? We'll take a timeout with them. 34-33 right now. The Irish are up against the Raiders here on YSN Live, your home of Harding and your home of Ursuline.
Baird Brothers remains your source for fine hardwood products. For the time being, we're open for customer pickup only on weekdays, 9 a.m. to 4 p.m. and Saturday from 9 a.m. till noon. Place your order online at bairdbrothers.com. Baird Brothers, for the place you love.
Quality, customer service, and integrity. Those are the 4 words that have driven our success since 1957 at Joe Dickey Electric.
Joe Dickey Electric is one Mahoning Valley landmark business that stays current with the requirements of our customers. Family owned and managed, we are an electrical contractor and energy solutions provider. Every member of our team adds to his or her skill set through ongoing training. Residential, commercial, industrial, automotive.
Welcome back here to the Cafaro Gymnasium, 34-33. Minute 52 left to go, and another steal right there when Ty Pennington was trying to get it in, but Terrance Pankey says, nope, I'll just take the points right there. Thank you very much, good friend. And another steal once again. Ursuline with some momentum. That shot's blocked, however, and it was saved by Warren Harding, who's going to get the ball back off of a jump ball, and it's in fact going to be... Is it a timeout? Yes, it will be a timeout right there. So we're going to keep it here real quick to just talk about this So Warren Harding, a fast momentum lead right there, guys. You know, we're all breathing heavily. I'm breathing heavily. Every parent here is breathing heavily. Every Ursuline kid that's watching this at home on YSN Live is breathing heavily right now. And that's what we've really seen so far. Neck-to-neck game real quick. No breathers whatsoever. And this game's going to definitely come down to the wire right now. Warren Harding seems to be losing some momentum, however. You know, they had some big momentum speed, but Ursuline these last few minutes have been playing some real good basketball on their end. And it definitely starts with Terrance Pankey right there, who got that nice steal. Of course, he did have 11 points in the first half. That's on the watch out for, indeed. And we're going to see if we can find some stats real quick for him. As we see Shane Payne has 7. You have Jakylan Irving with, looks to be 9. And Terrance Pankey does, in fact, have about, as I'm trying to go underneath the scoreboard, 15 points right now here. Yeah, I'm trying to duck up and down. People are looking at me like I'm weird or something like that. I mean, I can't see the scoreboard over here. Like, I can't see our home score. I can't see the home scoreboard. I got to, somehow tilt my head or tilt back. It's really hard, If only I was taller. We're 5'10" right now. But, hey, we'll get to 6 feet by, hey, we're taller than, Palermo and all those guys, too. We're taller than some people. Don't worry. Moy with the ball after being double-teamed by Pankey and Bernie. And that one was nearly intercepted right there by Flauto, and it's going to be back to Warren Harding after he touched it last. Dom Foster will check out with 1:23 left to go here in the third. Jaden Payne is also in again. And that was a lob right there, height over height, and it's Bates getting the best right there of Payne, but it's going to be another turnover. Fast break here. Pankey Terrance Pankey off the mark right there. Shot was possibly nicked a tiny bit, and it's going to be a travel once again, and that's going to be, by the looks of it, on number 32, Jabari Felton. And Jabari Felton is limping off the court now, guys. Jabari Felton's looks like his, I don't know if it's his leg or something, a cramp or something, but he's going, in fact, to Sonia now, who's Ursuline's trainer, who's going to help him out. Looks like his, I don't know, we hope he's okay, but it looks to be his leg like he was hobbling off. Like he stepped on it awkwardly. Bernie with the ball. Jakylan Irving with it. A minute to go before the fourth quarter. Before the end of the third quarter, I should say, the start of the fourth. And that ball's going to be off of Bernie as both him and Maury were trying to go at it. But Bernie was the last one that touched it, and it's going to be back to Warren Harding basketball. Duncan Moyes, of course, a freshman, number 10, getting some playing time here. Burgess passes right there to Moy. He's going to pass right there. That's picked off, however, by Jakylan Irving. Jakylan Irving, fast break to Bernie. Gives right there Terrance Pankey. Three-pointer right there, Vince Flauto off the mark. So the fast-paced action right there by Ursuline does not work that time, as it's been working here tonight, I should say. Been working a bit tonight. Tried to do some half-court pressure, did not work. Going all man-to-man over here, bringing everyone up. Three-pointer, Duncan Moy, that one's off. Nice rebound by Bates by the looks of it. Pennington trying to recoup with it, but it's going to be no good. Moy tries to go for it and slides. Pankey wide open space, and he's going to get the easy layup, beats Burgess right there, and that's going to bring us to the end of the third quarter with some big action right here. Ursuline gained some momentum, but it's still close here, a 5-point difference. Ursuline leads Warren Harding 38-33. We'll be back for the fourth quarter on YSN Live, the home of the Harding Raiders and the home of your Ursuline Irish.
Hi, this is Tommy Clem, owner of WRS Insurance Solutions.
WRS Insurance Solutions is a local independent agency that specializes in life, Medicare, long-term care, and disability products. Call us at 330-953-3722 or visit us at wrsinsurancesolutions.com to learn more.
Good luck to all the student athletes in the Valley.
When looking for home design inspiration, don't just be inspired, be Baird inspired. Whether new or remodeling, Baird Brothers has the latest trends like shiplap to refresh your home. Go from inspiration to installation with our wide selection of in-stock American hardwoods. From the rustic charm of antique oak to the warmth of traditional cherry, Baird Brothers has what you need to make your home inspiring. Baird Brothers, our family's heritage, your family's home.
Welcome back here to the Cafaro Gymnasium. Now you have Gino Luceni, who's going to be inbounding. It's 38-33. The Ursuline Boys Irish lead against the Warren Harding Raiders here on YSN Live. If you're just joining me, I'm your play-by-play announcer, Ian O'Brien. We do have a bunch of other games on YSN Live that you could check out tonight. Really, really enjoyable games here on YSN Live, of course, bringing you all high school athletics, which has definitely been, a major thing that's been needed over here. Is Bernie nearly made that, but it's going to be off the mark. Last second, rims right out. Pennington with the ball, and he's going to make that. Oh, no, but misses it, actually, as he was triple coveraged right there. Jakylan Irving has the ball now. Gino Luceni, that's going to be a three-pointer off the mark. And the whole Ursuline bench stood up. And that's going to be a push on Luceni. Yes, it will be, and that's going to be his first foul of the evening. You have 3 fouls on Ursuline. You have 1 on Warren Harding. Subs coming in. You're going to have number 5. So number 5 now is Nye Coleman. As I said before, 2 players have exited the program for Warren Harding. Nye Coleman is replacing Tyreek Ivory, who originally wore number 5. Nye Coleman, as we look at the JV roster real quick, is in fact a freshman, as that shot is up and good. And that shot right there, back-to-back, Brady Shannon gets that nice bucket right there. 40-35. People with the ball over here, Johnny Graham slips, and they're going to call that foul on Irving by looks of it. Yes, they will. Possibly pushed. Yep, pushed/reached. Definitely did look like you reached for it for sure. And that's going to be a foul on Irving. That's going to be his third foul of the evening. Still good. He's still good. Not in foul trouble yet. No one for this Ursuline team right now is really in any foul trouble just yet, as there's 6:54 left to go. Graham throws it up for Burgess to get, who's going to be up against DeMarcus McElroy. It's been a good battle between those two all night long. Floats it up, no good. Rebounded by Shannon. Gives right there to Bernie. Bernie going to the line. Bernie, fast break. Bernie right there trying to get it into it, and it's going to be on the floor. That's going to be a foul right there, and that foul is going to be the third. Looks to be on number 1, and yes, it will be on Amari Burgess. That's his second foul, as it was a hold. Bernie going to inbound now. 6:38 left to go here. Terrance Pankey with the ball. Pankey going inside, double coverage. It's going to be a push, and they're going to say it was still on the floor, as inbounding now is going to be for the Irish. Bernie once again, and the subs come in as that looks to be Jabari Felton. He's going to be coming in now for number 5, Nye Coleman. Of course, two Warren Harding players exited the program. Unknown reasons as of now. No one knows. Brady Shannon, that one's up and good. So, you had Nye Coleman, who is going to be replacing Tyreek Ivory. Right there. Ooh, Amari Burgess. And that one's going to be off of Pankey, and it's going to remain Warren Harding ball. 42-35 now, 6:20 left to go. Of course, once again, I'll be back for Mooney Howland girls tomorrow. That'll be, in fact, a 7:30 tip-off. Hope you guys can tune in for that. Not doing a bunch of games as of late. Doing still a bunch, but not as much as I did during Christmas break, of course. We got classes coming back here at YSU. And, guys, starting next month, the return of Youngstown State football. A little different this time, spring football, but it's still going to be returning, which is going to be definitely a big one here. All athletics for YSU are definitely coming back. Baseball's going to be hopefully here too. Of course, YSN does YSU baseball. That's big for them. Just to see all these sports back playing, a little bit of normality, a little bit of normalness or normality, however you want to say it, in just the world right now with stuff like this, even with everything else that's been going on around the world, as Terrance Pankey makes that free throw right there. It's also really good to see just everything happening, these two teams playing, of course, even with all these circumstances. Only parents allowed, only family members allowed, no student section this year. Yeah, it's a little different here, but, we're all overcoming it and stuff like that, and we hope to be back to normal here, hopefully by June of 21, hopefully even sooner than that. That free throw's up and good now, 44-37. Duncan Moy throws it into Amari Burgess. It's being heavily guarded right there by Pankey, and that's going to be picked off by Gino Lucene. Nice pick by him, reading the play. Gets it right there to Pankey, stops and go, and that's what you got to do as a player. Stop and go is your best friend, and it's a timeout right here by Warren Harding. We'll take a timeout with them. 46-37, a 9-point game. Ursuline on top of Harding here on YSN.
Right now is a great time to get more for your trade-in at Tri-State Ford and drive home in a new or pre-owned vehicle. Choose from our great selection of new Ford models or pre-owned vehicles. Plus, get the Tri-State Ford Advantage, including a 10-year, 200,000-mile warranty and more. At Tri-State Ford, we'll pay you top dollar for your trade, but you don't have to purchase one of ours to sell us yours.
Customer focus, community driven. Tri-State Ford East Liverpool or visit tristateford.net.
Welcome back here at Cafaro Gymnasium. Fourth quarter, 5:50 left to go. I'm your play-by-play announcer, Ian O'Brien. It's 46-37 right now. The Irish are up top. They extend the lead to 9. Warren Harding looking to come back here in this one, who had the lead for a second there, had a lead for a little bit, But however, they're in fact now down a bit. But that's just a nice play right there. Once again, give it to Jabari Felton. Mr. Felton, who's had a nice game when it comes to being inside the paint. The senior for this Warren Harding team, one of their biggest leaders. Pankey with the ball. Goes across his leg almost. And then gets off to Jakylan Irving. That's a three-pointer by Jakylan Irving. Give it right to him. He says, I'm extending this lead. Why not? He says, not in my house. You're not getting anywhere close. Ursuline brings full court pressure going on here now. Full court pressure. Is there another timeout? No, it's in fact going to be an up and down right there. And man, oh man. Ursuline's going to get the ball back once again as Gino Lucene is going to be the one inbounding. Heron's going to be coming out, and you're going to have Dom Foster coming back in here for Warren Harding with 5:02 remaining. 5:02 remaining in this game. Shannon with the ball against Felton. And Shannon, that one's up and good. Give it to him right there. Nice dribble, nice step back for a nice two-jumper. Nice, nice, nice all the way around. Why not just say nice, nice, nice? Because that's what Brady Shannon was right there. Nice, nice, and nice. And Brady Shannon that time is triple nice right there with a block shot. How about that? Brady Shannon right now is fired up. He was fired up a bit as a quarterback this year with Ursuline making it to the playoffs for the first time since 2015. Now he's fired up because he wants Ursuline this year to go further in the tournament like they did in 2014, definitely. With the ball right there is Burgess, Amari Burgess. Shot no good. Rebound is Irving. Irving with the rebound. Pankey with the ball. Throws it right there. Bounce pass to Jakylan Irving. Jumper, that one's up and no good. Rebounded by Felton for Warren Harding. And that's going to be, loose ball right there. Lost the ball, but a lost ball there too by Lucene. And it's going to go back here to Warren Harding, and the coaches aren't really liking that. Keith Gunther, not a big fan of that call. Thought it was touched off for one of the Warren Harding players. And it's still going to be Harding ball. They're not going to change that as subs are going to be coming in here. Look at the subs now. You have number 12 coming in. Number 12 is in fact going to be Johnny Taylor. That's a junior for Warren Harding as Burgess checks out. And you also have, by looks of that, looks to be 22 in once again, and that's Donovan Heron. Donovan Heron is in fact in too. A lot of passing going on right now. Heron with the ball. Gives right there to Felton, who goes in, and he's going to be blocked right there. And they're going to call goaltend, is that what they're going to call? They're going to call a push. No goaltend, but it's in fact going to be, however, for a push. And you're going to have Felton going to the line for 2. Ursuline right now with 5 fouls. Warren Harding with 4. Shot is up and no good. The first one is off. Vince Flauto comes back in along with Will Burney. Gino Lucene checks out. McElroy also checks out too. Checking out is number 12, Johnny Taylor for Warren Harding. Bates is in, and now you also in fact have 33 in and Khalil Williams. That one's up and good. Cuts it back again to 9, and we have 4 minutes left to go here in the game. Vince Flauto. The pass right there to Burney, passes it right back to Jakylan Irving, who's up against Dom Foster. That's a big matchup to watch out for, and it's going to be a push on Foster. And that's going to be the 5th foul right there, and that's going to be Foster's 3rd. 5th foul, Warren Harding. Foster gets his 3rd. Foster's going to remain in the game. Had to get the trick of water right there. We got a steal and a nice bucket right there. Why not? Give it to Williams. Williams with a nice bucket. Cuts the lead down to 9. Nice move by Burney right there. Just got off at time. And it's going to be an and one right there. Terrance Pankey once again. 6 fouls on Warren Harding. Pankey will go for the and one to extend the lead even more for the Irish. Up by 9. Up by 11 right now. They're trying to extend the lead to a 13 with these 2 make free throws. 3:35 left to go here in the fourth. If you're just joining me, I'm your play-by-play announcer, Ian O'Brien, but some love to call me OB, or OB O'Brien. We've had a big-time game between these two teams. It's been an exciting one all night long. First quarter seemed like Ursuline was going to pull away. Then all of a sudden, Warren Harding comes right back to them. A lot of physical action here. Trying not to lose my voice as Burgess. Going around, spin, 360 move, not going to go. Bates tried the rebound, it's going to get his own rebound. It's good. Brady Shannon, another block on the night. Brady Shannon with another block on the night right there. We all got to breathe now. Ty Pennington's coming in. He's going to be coming in for Felton. Felton had some good minutes there, some good playing by him. Ty Pennington throws it right there to Bates. Bates going inside, and that's going to be up and good. Cuts the lead to 10. Pankey, wide open, fast break right there, and he's going to get the bucket. Goes back to 12. There's a timeout going on. We'll take a timeout with them. 3:03 left to go here in the fourth. 56-44. The Irish lead the Raiders on Wise and Live.
WRS Wealth Advisors is the area's premier wealth and retirement specialist. With our combined 70 years experience and comprehensive wealth strategy, we assist our clients attain their goals. Call 330-965-0370 to learn more about our individual and corporate financial planning services, or visit wrswealthadvisors.com. Good luck, athletes.
High-res futurecast shows steady snow for the next few hours.
Still just downright cold.
It is bitter out there.
Strong bands of lake effect snow.
Wind is kind of the big story today as well.
So if you need a more detailed winter forecast on WFMJ.com and the Storm Tracker 21 app.
Welcome back to the Kafar Gymnasium. 56-44, 3:03 left to go here in the game. I'm your play-by-play announcer, Ian O'Brien, by myself, and I'll be back tomorrow by myself for Mooney versus Howland. Should be an exciting matchup between those two girls' teams. Of course, Mooney right now with the girls' team was shorthanded, and their win against Cheney White broadcast of that game due to a lot of them being out due to contact tracing. Now, there was no word if they did have coronavirus or not, or COVID. However, there was, in fact, some contact tracing as you see Moy come back in, and that's why they were out. We're going to have to see if those players come back tomorrow for Mooney. Duncan Moy with the ball. He was double teamed, and that's going to be a steal right there past the Pankey. Pankey once again is going to make a layup, and now Ursuline's pulling away with the lead. Fast action now for Warren Harding. They have to get something going, and there's going to be a dunk right there. How about that? Dom Foster with a dunk. You know, if there was a student section right now, you'd probably have the place go wild just because of that dunk. Sally, there's in fact no section to see that, but what a dunk by him. I know some kids would like that at home. I know some of their high school fans or, you know, their friends like that definitely. And there's going to be timeout by Ursuline. We're going to keep it here real quick, talk about this. So what is, you know, you're down by 12 if you're Warren Harding now, but it's not over quite yet. You have 2:19 to go. What do you do at this point? Well, first of all, you know, you've been turning the ball over a bunch of times. That hasn't been good right there. You've had opportunities, but you've been turning the ball over. So you got to definitely limit the turnovers. And I say right now, you know, you have shooters on that team. You know, you have Burgess, he's a real big shooter right there. You have Ty Pennington, he's made some threes. That's another one. Donovan Herron's been really pretty active on tonight's roster. And, of course, you also have Dom Foster. You need to get those players ready. You know, you need to start shooting behind the arc a bit more, as my voice cracks. Because if you don't, it's going to be over. You know, I don't think you can really do some twos at this point unless Ursuline turns it over. And Ursuline hasn't really turned over much. So at this point, you're Warren Harding. You have to play defense and start shooting. Start shooting threes. That's really all I got to do. Yeah, I know. I'm like Sean, what's his name? Sean McDonough, is it? Sean McDermott. Yeah. Thank you, Nick. Thank you, Tim Corso. That's who I'm like right there right now with my voice crack if you watch him on ESPN. So you can call me Sean McDonald Jr. if you want to. Stolen ball right there, and it's going to be Warren Harding ball. And are they going to call a push on Pankey? And yeah, they will in fact call a push. That's Pankey's third foul. By the looks of it, he has 28 points on the night, though. Terrance Pankey does. You also have Brady Shannon with 10 points. Jakylan Irving with 12. Just to name a few key Ursuline players for tonight. Bates with 14, and he's going to try and get 16, but will not get 16 points. He still have 14 points. Amari Burgess with 12 points on the night. Dom Foster with only 2, but has been playing really good defense. And then Ty Pennington with 5 points. Had a 3-pointer too. That ball's going to be off. Hits the table, but we are still safe, everyone, as it bounces right back off here. As Terrance Pankey turned it over. Well, miscommunication, I should say, on the floor. Duncan Moy's going to come back in. As Amari Burgess is going to be tossing it in. The throw in right there. Burgess back with the ball. Bates, and he's going to get a 3 right there. He's going to shoot it. That's off. Rebound by Ursuline. Pankey just slowing it down a bit now. He realizes the fast break will not work. Nice penetration defense right there, however, by Ty Pennington. And it's a reach foul right there by Burgess. And that's a 7th foul, which means now you're going to have Jakylan Irving go to the money zone here. Shooting free throws. This is what they, of course, had to do. Moy checks out. And coming in right now, you're going to have Khalil Williams. And also now here for Ursuline, Pankey right there goes to the side as Irving will shoot some 1-and-1s. That's up and no good. A rare miss by him. Clock starts to run. 1:30 left to go in the game. Williams with the ball. Gives it to Pennington. They have to go faster. Yep, shooting the threes. That's what I said you had to do. Go behind the arc, shoot the 3, but they missed it. Got to keep on trying, though. Full court pressure here for Warren Harding. They all go back. Will be enough right there. Pankey, he's going to get right through Williams. Extending the lead once again, this time to about 14. Just a minute to go left here in the game. Warren Harding trying to do something. They have to get off at time. 3-pointer right there. That one's up, and that one's no good. Williams with the missed 3. Ursuline just trying to run the clock out now. The Irish will improve to what looks to be now. Coming into this game, they were a little bit of 6-3 or 5-3, I should say. They're looking to go 4 straight, move to 6-3 on the year. They will. Warren Harding, meanwhile, falls to 0-4. They're just going to run the clock out now, and that's going to be a push right there, and that's just frustration coming out of Williams. Williams with some frustration that Will Burney was just running the ball a lot. You know, he's definitely running a lot during football, but he was just holding on to the ball, dribbling it all over the place. And I think Williams right now, you just saw his frustration right there. Didn't do a big push like some have done in the past with some different teams, but he's just a light push, just trying to foul. Try to get one more shot up here for Warren Harding, and the 1-on-1's no good. Try to get one more shot. Burgess. Still some physical defense right there. That's going to be rebounded, and that's going to be at Ursuline. Another win, 4 straight for them. Why not? 7 seconds to go, and that'll be it. Ursuline 60, Warren Harding 46 here. And what was an amazing back-and-forth game, but in the end, it was Ursuline pulling away from this one. Of course, you know, coaches are not allowed to shake hands much. Well, you know, you're going to have some shaking hands here. Why not? Players are not allowed to. The coaches will, though. Gone through it there, meeting Coach Franklin. Of course, a lot of familiarity between all those two right there. And they'll both move on here to their next games. In fact, their next games, as we look real quick, Ursuline will have to pick up someone because I wanted to get that out of the way. Mooney, the Holy War for Friday, just like the girls was for Saturday, is postponed and will have to be on a different date because of COVID-19 incidents right now. Once again, no game Friday unless one is suddenly picked up at the last minute, as Ursuline and Mooney will not happen. Mooney right now sitting at 8-2, but they are in fact off a few weeks right now due to COVID-19 tracing that's been going on around the whole valley. Ursuline, they'll have to pick up an opponent meanwhile. So Harding now falls to 0-4, and they will face Howland. That's going to be a big game, and once again, we'll have to see if that happens because we don't know if that game is going to be canceled or not. That's the whole story of 2020, early 2021. What's going to happen? Who knows what's going to happen? We're just going to have to see what happens here. But what a big game between all the guys, and we're going to get some final stats definitely at the end of this. Congrats to Keith Gunther, big win for Coach Franklin and Warren Harding. Move on to the next. You still got time before tournament time starts. Get that momentum situated. Once again, the final score, Ursuline 60, Warren Harding 44. You were listening to YSN Broadcast and your play-by-play announcer, Ian O'Brien, here once again on your sports network with the final. Once again, Ursuline 60, Warren Harding 46. Have a good night, everyone. And see you with me tomorrow as the Mooney girls take on the Howland girls here on YSN Live.
This broadcast stream is copyrighted by Yoakley Scott Corporation, LLC. Any other use of this telecast, any pictures, descriptions, or accounts of the game without YSN's consent is prohibited.